Welcome to this 30-minute yoga session filmed on the shores of Lake Geneva, also known as Lac Léman in Switzerland. You can see the beautiful snow-capped mountains in the background, and it's a nice, calm day for this intermediate class with fun poses like bird of paradise, splits, and headstand. If you haven't tried these before, take your time. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve with regular practice. Always listen to your body, never strain or risk injury, and most important, have fun. So let's start at the top of our mats with our hands at our heart. On an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the shin, ankles, or the floor. Inhale, flat back, and then exhale, step back and slowly lower to chaturanga with the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. The legs reach back, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Now here, press strongly through your hands and your arms. Take a moment to pedal out the feet, maybe bend your right knee while pressing your left heel to the floor, and then bending your left knee and pressing your right heel to the floor. On an exhale, press both heels down towards the floor. Take a moment to come up on your toes, bend your knees to your chest, and then keep your hips high and press your heels back down to the floor, finding a little bit more length in your spine. Bend your knees, look forward, and then step forward or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale with your chest up, exhale, head to shins. Inhale, now press strongly through the feet and rise all the way up, fingertips reaching high. Exhale, arms to the side. Sun Salutation B. Bending the knees deeply, fingertips to the floor, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head comes up. And then we exhale, step back, slowly lowering down through chaturanga with the elbows in. Inhale, up dog, chest lifting. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward between your hands and spin the back foot for warrior one. The arms reach high and the shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, step back, lower smoothly through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and then exhale, press the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward for warrior one, left knee directly over your ankle. Exhale, down through chaturanga. Inhale, in your up dog, and then exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana, down dog. I'm going to take 3 long inhales and exhales here. Feel free to pedal out your feet if you like, or do anything you need to continue warming up the body. And when you're ready, bend your knees. Look forward, a step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale with the flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, now bend your knees deeply into chair pose. The arms reach nice and high. Pause here. Feel the thighs starting to wake up, and then exhale, Samastitihi. Step out to the right along your mat with the feet wider than your shoulders, toes pointed forward and hands on your hips. Inhale, lift the chest to the sky. Exhale, fold forward for Pasarita Padottanasana B. The shoulders and the elbows reach back, and the top of the head reaches towards the floor between your legs. Shift your weight slightly forward to the front of your feet. Now come all the way up with a nice long spine. Inhale the arms to the side, and then exhale, interlock your fingers behind your back. Inhale, straighten the arms and then chest up. Exhale, fold forward with the arms coming overhead for Pasarita Padottanasana C. Relax your shoulders and your neck, and just let gravity bring your arms a little closer to the floor. Maybe the crown of your head gently touches the mat between your feet. Chance to focus on your breath with even inhales and exhales. On an inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to hips. Now shift the weight over to the right, bending the right knee and the left leg extends, foot on the mat. Pause here. The hips reach back, crown of the head reaches forward. Shift to the left and pause. Find length in your spine and your extended leg. Again to the right and left. Last time, a little deeper to the right and to the left. Now come to the right with your hands in front of you and hold. Now lift your toes to the sky, balancing on your left heel for a deep stretch all the way along your inner thigh and groin. Inhale through center and exhale left side, the hands on the mat in front of you, and then take the right toes to the sky. Inhale, come to center and straighten the legs, hands in front on the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up to the sky for a little twist. The hips evenly reach back. Release your right hand to the floor. Inhale the left arm up, fingertips reaching, and keep pressing firmly into that right hand. Exhale, left arm down. Now grab your big toes with your first two fingers for Pasarita Padottanasana D. Inhale with the flat back, exhale, fold, letting the crown of the head come towards the mat. Elbows to the side, and so the nice stretch for the hamstrings and the lower back. Hands in front on the mat, slowly heel toe your feet in just a little for Malasana. This is a deep squat to open your hips and your groin. Bring your hands to your heart. Now you can stay here or add on. I'm going to give you 5 options. Number 1 is take your right hand to the mat in front of you, left arm reaching up, and you gaze up. Option 2, the right arm extends to the side to deepen the stretch. Option 3, the right arm comes behind you. Option 4, the left and right fingertips touch behind you. And last option, the right hand grabs the left wrist for a full bind, opening up the left chest. To release, the left arm comes up and then clasp the hands together in front except for your index fingers. Point the arms forward and down, tuck the head, and then exhale fully and just release any tension whatsoever. Back to center, hands at heart. Right side, the same 5 options, and find what feels best for you. Left hand in front, right arm reaches up, look up. Option 2, the left arm extends to the side. Option 3, the left arm wraps around the leg. Option 4, the fingertips touch behind you. And then option 5, the left hand grabs the right wrist and you peel the shoulder and the chest open. Release the right arm up and then clasp your hands in front of you. Index fingers pointing away. Again, a big exhale to release any tightness in your lower back and shoulders. Inhale, bring your arms to the sky. Pause, and then press firmly through the feet, rising slowly to standing. Step to the front of your mat, hands to heart, and we're going to take a vinyasa flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, slowly lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward to warrior 1. Heel to heel alignment and a deep knee bend. Hips and shoulders face the front of your mat and arms are arrows straight to the sky. Exhale to warrior 2. This is a slightly wider stance and heel to arch alignment. The right knee is over the ankle, arms shoulder height, reaching out in each direction. The shoulders are relaxed, the tummy is in, and the tailbone reaches down. Now keep that deep knee bend and inhale for reverse warrior. The right arm reaches up and back, the left arm glides down the back leg, and just breathe. Now exhale to side angle pose, so the right elbow to the right knee or the right hand to the inside of the foot, left arm overhead. Now imagine a long straight line all the way from your back outer foot to your fingertips, so energy extending in both directions. Stay here or go for a bind. The left arm comes behind you and the right arm reaches under your leg and grabs your left wrist. Use this to really open up your left shoulder and your chest. Keep reaching the crown of your head to the top of the mat and pressing through the outside edge of that back foot. Keeping that deep knee bend, come back to Warrior Two, pause. And then circle the arms down to the ground and slowly lower to Chaturanga. Flow with your breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward and rise up to Warrior One, strong and confident. Nice deep knee bend. Exhale to Warrior Two, again a nice deep knee bend, and softly gaze over that middle finger, the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm up and back, right hand glides down your back leg. Exhale for extended side angle pose, left elbow to the knee or hand to the floor, the right arm overhead. The right arm keeps reaching with the pinky side closest to the floor, and we open the right chest and the ribs to the sky. If possible, look at your fingertips if it feels okay for your neck. Now you can stay there or take the right arm behind you, left arm underneath, and grab the right wrist for the bind. Turn the right chest up and keep pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Inhale to Warrior Two, pause. Exhale and then circle the arms down to the floor. Step back and come to plank. Prepare for Vashisthasana. This is side plank. The right hand in the middle of your mat, fingers spread wide, pointing to the top of your mat. Shift onto the outer edge of your right foot and stack your left foot on top. The hips press away from the mat and the left hand comes onto the hip. Or if you want to go further, you can reach the top arm up. You can also lift the top leg if you like, just for a little bit more extra work. But if that gets too much, be sure to release the right knee to the floor and take a break. Wherever you are, release, let the left hand come down to the hip and then to the mat. Pause in plank, and we're going to transition to the other side. So the left hand comes in the middle of your mat and we spin to the outer edge of your left foot. The right hand on top, right hand to the hip, stay here, or lift that top arm, and then maybe even add the lift of the top leg. Again, drop to the knee if you need to, and respect where you're at today. Exhale, release the arm, release the leg, and come to plank. Slowly lower down all the way to your belly. Slowly, slowly, with control. Perfect. Now place your hands in front of you, fingers spread wide, elbows under your shoulders for Sphinx pose. Now really press into the elbows and the forearms to lift your chest and pull it through your arms. Shoulders are relaxed and shoulder blades come together on your back. Option here to press up to straight arms. The legs keep reaching back with all 10 toes on the floor. Wherever you're at, listen to your body and adjust any pose as needed. We are all a little different, and on different days we may need different things. So develop the skill to quiet the mind and pay attention to what's inside. Come back to Sphinx pose. And take the left arm in front of you. We're going to reach the right arm back and grab the top of your right foot. Stay here for a nice quad stretch and a shoulder opening, or if you have the mobility in your shoulder, spin the fingertips to the front of the heel of your hand, so that the heel of your hand is pressing against the top of your foot. The elbow is in and the chest is forward. The left leg reaches back and the right heel might softly touch your right hip. Give it another little squeeze here. And then exhale, release to the other side. So the right arm comes in front of the body, left arm reaches back. We're going to grab the top of the left foot. Again, you can stay here or spin the fingertips forward, the heel of the left hand pressing into the top of the foot. The left heel softly rests against your left hip, and the chest stays lifted, facing forward, shoulders away from your ears, and breathe. Now release that. That was pretty intense, so let's press back and take a wide-legged child's pose. Knees at the edges of your mat, big toes are together, the hips reach back and down, the arms reach forward. And you can have your forehead or your chin on the mat. Close your eyes and relax. When you're ready, come up to your knees and push back into downward facing dog. Just take a moment to really stretch out, press firmly through the arms, the spine nice and long, the hips high and the heels reaching down. Moving into a little flow to keep our fire burning. Look forward and exhale. Step your right foot forward to Warrior One. Exhale into Warrior Two. Inhale to a beautiful reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to knee or hand to floor. Stay here or take a bind and prepare for Bird of Paradise. Now, if you haven't done this before, you might want to watch first. Keeping the bind, shift your weight to your front leg. Press off the back leg and as gracefully as possible, bring your left foot to the middle of the mat and then to the top of your mat so you're facing forward. With the weight now in your left leg, lift your right foot off the ground. If it takes 2 or 3 tries, that's fine. Focus on staying strong in your left leg, rising up slowly all the way. With your left leg straight, try to extend the right leg, pointing the toe, staying as tall as possible. It might look a little awkward, but it's a great way to test our balance, focus, and flexibility. Slowly bend the right leg and release the foot to the floor. Release the bind, both hands on the mat, and step the left leg back. Return to side angle, left arm reaching up. Press to Warrior Two, pause, and then windmill the hands to the mat. Step back, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, just like a surfer on a surfboard. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward for Warrior One. Exhale to Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to knee or hand beside the foot. Stay here or prepare for Bird of Paradise. The left hand grabs the right wrist behind you. Open the right chest to the sky and shift your weight to your front leg. Step your right foot to the middle of the mat and then to the top so that both feet are pointed forwards. Shift your weight to your right leg and then begin to lift the left foot off the mat. Once your right leg is straight or nearly straight, extend the left leg to the side. Point your toes, keep a long spine, and just do the best you can. Stay calm under pressure. Excellent training for whatever challenges life decides to throw at us. Slowly bring that left foot to the floor. Shift the weight to your left leg, both hands down. Step the right leg back and the right arm reaching high. Press up to Warrior Two and then circle the hands to the floor. Step back to Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Immediately step the right foot forward to a high lunge. The back heel is off the ground, hands to the heart. Get steady, a nice 90-degree bend to the front knee, and on an inhale, reach up for crescent pose. Feel your lower body rooted, pressing down into the earth, and your upper body is light, lifting to the sky. On your next inhale, reach just a little higher. Exhale, the hands to the floor on either side of your foot. Bring the left knee to the ground and press your hips back so that the head comes to the right shin for half split. The right foot is flexed and the toes are to the sky. Now stay here or extend to full split. Use blocks to support you if you need it, and work towards having your hips and shoulders square to the front of your mat. The right foot is flexed and the toes are up. The back leg and toes reach away from you. Now with the hands beside you, feel the crown of your head reaching up. This is a great place to come back to your breath and to find that calmness. Whenever you're ready, swing the left leg around, the inner thigh on the ground, the right leg in front, outer thigh on the ground, and on an inhale, reach the right arm over, staying long in the spine, the right sit bone rooted to the earth. Release the legs in front, cross-legged, just shift onto your hands and step back and exhale into downward facing dog. Prepare to step your left foot forward between your hands for high lunge, back heel off the ground, hands to heart. Inhale the arms up for crescent pose. The back leg is strong and the front knee has a deep bend. Transition with the hands framing the foot, shift your hips back and extend over the front leg for half split. Toes point up. Now stay here or transition to your version of full split. Hands on either side of you maybe, blocks if needed. Hips and shoulders face the front, the spine stays long. Now just observe your thoughts and body here as things get challenging. Can you calm your mind? Can you relax your body? Can you breathe and find stillness within to guide you to a comfortable place? Release the right leg coming in, inner thigh to the floor, left outer thigh to the floor. We inhale, reach the left arm overhead, fingertips reaching away along the floor, and the left sit bone rooted down. Breathe into the ribs. Now bring the legs in front with the knees bent and just release your back to the floor, setting up for 3 bridge pose variations. Feet are hip width, and then press into the heels, lift your tailbone up. Clasp your hands and tuck your shoulders in and press your upper arms into the mat. Lift your chest high, the chin away from the chest, and the tailbone reaches towards the back of your knees. And hold. Slowly release. Now you can repeat that version or grab your ankles and bring your heels closer to your buttocks. On an inhale, lift the tailbone and the chest. Press into your shoulders and your upper arms. Great for flexibility of your spine and stretching out your front body and strengthening your legs. Release and prepare for the final one. Again, repeat either of the first 2 options or try Urdhva Dhanurasana. So the hands come beside your ears, fingertips point to your shoulders with the elbows in. On an inhale, press into your feet and your hands. Come to the top of your head and pause. On your next inhale, push all the way up. Push through your feet, push through your arms, straightening them if possible. Now relax your neck, reach your chest to the back of your mat while your knees reach to the front. This is an advanced pose. It's super stimulating for your nervous system. And once you start doing it, you might find that you want to integrate it into every practice. Slowly lower down with the top of your head coming first and then all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a well-deserved hug, gently rocking side to side to massage your back. Pause at center. And then roll yourself up, legs extended and toes pointed up. Inhale, reach the arms way up, find length in your spine. And then reach forward for your shins, ankles, toes, or maybe even clasping your wrists beyond your feet for Paschimottanasana. This is a great counter pose for back bends, and it's a chance to close your eyes and go inward. Scan your body for any tightness and send your breath to those places. Let yourself relax into the pose. Maybe you find you're clenching your jaw or your shoulders are tense. Find those spots and release the tension. Let yourself sink deeper. Crown of the head keeps reaching to your feet. Release the pose and bring your knees into your chest, hands on the mat, and then step back. We're going to exhale through one last chaturanga. Slowly lower down. Inhale, up dog, and exhale. Just walking your hands back to the middle of your mat, and we're going to prepare for Shirsasana or headstand. Now watch this if it's your first time, or go to a wall if you're familiar with headstand but still working on balance. So interlock your fingers and place your elbows firmly on the mat, no wider than your shoulders. With palms towards you, make a little basket for the back of your head. Place the crown of your head on the floor and keep pressing into your elbows and forearms so that only a portion of the weight is on your head. Now walk your feet in with the legs straight and the hips nice and high. Now stay here. If you're a beginner, this is already a lot. Or slowly lift your legs using your core muscles. And once your legs are up, watch that you're not going into a banana shape. Keep pulling the tummy in and sending the tailbone to your heels. Now take the time to find that calming breath. Slowly taking your hips past your shoulders, coming into half pike or Ardha Shirsasana. We really want to engage the core here, the belly's pulled in. Just stay for a breath or two, and then when you're ready, slowly take the legs back up. Again, find that calming breath. Coming back down halfway, pause here, and then as slowly and gracefully as possible, bring the legs all the way down to touch the mat. Come into child's pose, Balasana. Let the hips be heavy. Reach the arms forward, forehead or chin on the mat. Close your eyes. And make any small movements you need to release any final tension you find in your body. Come through on all fours and then find your way down on your back. We're going to move into our final stretches and relaxation poses. Hug your knees into your chest and grab the outsides of your feet so you're pulling your knees into your armpits for happy baby. Releasing the lower back and the hips, rocking side to side. Pause at the center when you're ready. Placing the left foot on the mat, then take the right ankle on the left knee. Grab behind or on top of the left knee and pull it in, keeping the right knee to the side. This is thread the needle, and it's great for tight hips or lower back pain. If you want to go further, bring the right foot into the crease of your left elbow. Cradle that right leg like a baby and as close to your chest as possible while you reach the left leg down and away from you. The chin is tucked and the spine is long. Holding on to the shin or the ankle, extend your right leg above you and grab the big toe with your first two fingers. Left hand to left thigh. Inhale the head to the shin. Exhale, release. Look to the left and then release the right leg to the right, still holding onto the toe. And keep the left leg nice and long, glued to the mat. Bring the right leg back to center. Inhale, knees to nose touch. Exhale, release the head and the leg to the floor. Other side, so that left ankle comes on the right knee. Clasp on top or behind your knee. Pull the knee in with the left knee to the side and the tailbone reaching to the top of your mat. Trying to keep your hips square. Give it a little squeeze here. Stay here or bring the left foot into the crease of the right elbow. Cradle it there like a baby, close to the chest. Right leg extends on the mat. Chin stays close to the chest, neck is nice and long. Now extend the right leg, grab your shin or your ankle, pull your leg towards you. The first 2 fingers around your big toe, right hand on the thigh, inhale head to shin. Release the head to the floor and then look right. Drop the leg to the left and keep the right leg long and against the mat. Bring the leg back to center. Inhale, knee to nose touch. Exhale, release the head, release the leg. Now interlock your fingers and stretch your arms out above your head. Reach through the toes and take a big final stretch for the whole body. Feel free to take any stretches whatsoever you feel you need before settling into Shavasana. Today I've chosen to do Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and the knees out. Left hand on heart and the right hand on belly. Eyes closed. If you prefer, take traditional Shavasana with your legs extended, arms at the side, and palms to the sky. Wherever you're at, take a moment to scan the body and release any final tension. Just let everything relax. Relax your feet, your legs, your groin and hips. Relax your glutes, your belly, your spine, your chest, shoulders, arms, and all the way right through to the tips of your fingers. Let your neck relax, your jaw, your mouth, and your tongue, and just keeping a soft, sweet smile on your lips. Let your eyes and forehead relax, and even your scalp. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Listen to what your body needs today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you know someone who might enjoy it, please share. I look forward to seeing you again on the mat. Keep practicing. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.